Hey guys, what's up? So we have some more Star Wars Black Series for you guys, and I know some of you guys are gonna yell me in the comments section. Why have you review any Star Wars Black Series? Well, if you guys remember, I've been trying to get some of the combiners I need for my Transformers. Long story short, I kind of missed out some of the figures that I'm trying to get, but I'm gonna work on trying to get some of it, so yeah. So I went to my local Ross to check around to see if there's anything new. And I actually did found something, and the one I'm going to take a look over is the one I actually been wanting to get because of my project, and I'll tell you that in a moment. But the one I'm going to take a look over is this right here, the Star Wars Black Series, and this one we have here from the Gaming Grade series right there. Now, if you guys don't remember, the Gaming Grades are representing the video games for every Star Wars games that came out from the past all the way from today. And this one we have here is from the Jedi Survivor, which I know I haven't played it, which just costs too much, and you need an EA account for that. So yeah. Anyway, so the one I'm going to take a look over is the Beadlam Raiders Droids 3-pack. Now before we continue on, you guys do me a little bit of quick favor, so I'll be right back. Hey you! Stop what you're doing! Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy your day. So I got this in my local Ross for a total price of $25, and yeah, his sticker price is right here showing you $22, but the full price with tax is $25. So this is a 3-pack of the 3 droids that we already seen from the past, except for the Super Battle Droid is a real tool of the previous one that it came out, and this is actually the first time owning these 3's mold, and yeah. So the 3 droids it comes with is the Magna Guard, Super Battle Droid, and Battle Droid. And this is the new packaging style, what it look like that came out. And I think if I could remember, this 3-pack came out last year. I'm not sure, but I might have to check the history. But if you guys are collecting Star Wars Black Series, you can correct me in the comment section, and I'll be happy for it. The reason why I bought this, because I want to keep going with the project. If you guys already seen my Instagram, of the 2 posts I have, I custom paint my 2 of my Star Wars figures I have for Rainbow Six Extraction color schemes. Anyways, nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom, nothing on the side right here. But if you go to the other side, you can see the artwork of the 3 droids right there. You got the Magna Guard, Super Battle Droid, and the Battle Droid right here. But if you come to the back right there, you can see all of them, these 3 together. And if you guys remember, these 3 droids were reprogrammed for the Beadlam Raiders, and yeah. And if you want to pause the video and read the text down here, go right ahead, but yeah. So, let me show you guys the accessory it comes with. I'm gonna let you guys out a limb here. These are look good, but it has some issues, which I will get on with it soon. So, gonna move some of the figures out of the way and bring the camera down a little bit. So here's the accessories, all the 3 droids it comes with. Now for the Magna Guard, it comes with his staff right here, the electric staff. I think that's the actual name of it, but I actually don't know the official name of it, to be honest with you. And it comes with the 2 effect piece, which a lot of people had complained about this right here. Yeah, these effect pieces right here, they come off so easily, and it is a pain in the ass to deal with. Also, from when I took this out, my copy for the staff is warped. So yeah, and these pop off way too easily, and a lot of people were fed up with it. And believe it or not, I'm trying to make sure this stays in good, but by the look of it, doesn't want to. So yeah. So that's the electric staff for the Magna Guard. This effect piece right here is from the Super Battle Droid. It's actually pretty cool. There's 2 little holes on it right there. You can barely see it, but 2 little holes right there. You can plug it in. Now for the Battle Droid, it comes with his original pack right here. Oops. That you can actually plug it into the back. They do come up very easily, so be careful with it. And these antennas right there can move up and down like that, which is actually pretty nice. Just make sure do not break these. And it comes with this giant ass weapon right there, and holy crap, that is actually pretty big. It's actually pretty cool. I actually don't know the actual name of this weapon right here, but if you leave the comment down below to help me out with it, so I'll be grateful for it. So let's actually get in on with one of the first figure, and yeah, this bastard right there, the Magna Guard. And I just want to say one thing, I love the Magna Guard, but the cape they use this, oh my god, is a giant pain in the ass to deal with, and here's the reason why. When I actually started messing around with this, I took off the cape so I could feel the actual full articulation. But when I tried to put it back, the cape back to the way it was, yeah. So far, I haven't like this, and yeah. And I'm just going to let you guys in a warning right here. Be very careful with it. Because a lot of people had some reports of the armor right here, of the armor shoulder pad right there, fall off. And unfortunately, I am one of the victims. Anyways, the painted sculpted detail on the Magna Guard right here looks pretty cool. He is this figure right here is a straight repaint of the previous Magna Guard that it came out. And the reason why I say it's a repaint because this is represented from the Jedi Survivor version. This right here, by the way, you might want to be very careful because when you get it out of the packaging, it does get warped. So be very careful with it, but it does have some nice gray painting right here. And it actually looks pretty cool. The white with the maroon red, with hints of silver right there and like gunmetal gray on it, it does look pretty cool. The head sculpt on the other hand, which I can pull down the hood right there, the head sculpt does look fantastic. And I think Hasbro did a good job on it. You can see the mechanical detail right down there on the neck. Looks good. If I can move this area, this part right here, it does look pretty cool. I get the feeling like my copies look a bit like warped or something, or I think it's like this how it is. I mean, not sure. Which, by the way, when you get it out, make sure you have the arms, like the elbows facing forward like that, because if you have it like this, you will have like gorilla arm syndrome. And when a figure bending like this, that's called gorilla arm syndrome. What you want to do is just bend it like that, which I understand it does show in this part right there, but you want to have it like, you know, facing like that. So yeah. So I'm not gonna let you guys know out of that. So yeah. Unfortunately though, the figures does feel a little bit loose for some of the joints. If you could look at some of this, yeah, it's loose as hell. Just like what the fuck. Speaking of our articulation, there's a barbell joint, one here and one down at the neck. So head can go look up and down, can go 360 degrees, but I'm not going to do that because of just... The neck can go left and right, very carefully. This back piece, by the way, is made of rubber material, and this back piece right here, also made of rubber material. I'm going to cover the face on again. Arms does go forward 360 degrees. Does go up and down like that. And you do have like a little bit of like a butterfly joint, so that's actually pretty cool. Shoulder pad can go up and down like that, but be very careful. It does pop off very easily. A somewhat... Oh, okay, never mind. 90-degree bend right there. Swivel at the upper elbow right there. No movements right down there. You do have a swivel at the wrist right here. Wrist can go side to side, but if you face it like that... Twist the arms like that. Okay, up and down like that. And it, it does look pretty stupid. Oh my god. Hold on, let me try to do a funny pose of this right here. Alright, there you go. Funny pose. You can see right there, just like, you're telling me. Anyways, back for articulation wise. I'm just gonna have to leave the arms like this for now. You do have a somewhat of an ab crunch, somewhat of an arcing back, but not that much. But the body does go full, can move side to side right here. Pretty nice, which, by the way, the front part is rubber. Legs can go, Jesus Christ, forward that far. Back that far. Sadly, not much over here. Somewhat of the side swivel, because I think there's like a double ball joint. Wait, yes. A perfect 90-degree bend of the elbow. Let me check. Okay, so okay. Feet can go up, down, pivot side to side, and pretty much that's it for the articulation. If you're wondering what he actually looks like, what the... God dang it. Just gonna move this out of the way. Because why not? Shit. Come on. I wish the fingers were actually a little bit more rubber because it's hard to do. Alright, there we go. There you see what he looks like with his electro staff right there, which actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, the figure on my copy feels loose, feelingly, and a giant pain in the ass to deal with. So that pretty much that's it for the Magna Guard. Now it's actually getting on one of my favorite droids, which is the Super Battle Droid. But this time we have it is the rocket version. And alright, let's get out to one of the major issue. My copy has some issue, which is this piece right here. I feel like it's warped. But before I actually do connect it in and remove this piece off, you can see what the insides of it right there. Ugh, creepy. You can see the mechanical detailing right there, which is actually pretty cool. You can see the Super B1 Battle Droid has what it looks like. And now for the color scheme for this one right here, it's just maroon, light tan, and this silver right here looks pretty cool with the hints of black on it. Pretty nice. There's like 2 tabs right there and connected over there, which is easy to do if you don't start screaming like a banshee and start cursing, because this doesn't want to get in. There we go. This is actually one of my favorite droid ever. To be honest with you, when I was a kid, I thought like this is like the whole face right there because of this little divot right there. But this is actually the whole head, and yeah, I am pretty that dumb. One of the coolest thing about this is just a remold of this mold right there that has the rocket on it, and I thought to myself, is this like a rocket launcher or something? And no, it's the rocket battle droid, and I am that dumb. So yeah. So articulation wise, no hair articulation up there, which is kind of bullcrap. Arms does go full 360 degrees. The butterfly joint also, by the way. Move the arm up and down like that, Jesus Christ. The arms does go like that, so it's actually pretty cool. You do have those swivel right here, one of the upper up here, one of the bottom right here. Perfect. Not perfect 90-degree bend right there, but about this angle so far. Wrists can go side to side like that, but of course if you twist them like that, yeah, I will show you that in a moment. You do have the wrist, the rocket swoop, the rocket arm right there. I mean the blaster right there, and the chest. Fuck off. There we go. Moving on the body like that, so not much, no ab crunch, no arcing back, pretty sad. This can go forward that far. Jesus Christ, back that far. The legs does go in and out. You do have a thigh swivel right up here. Pretty nice. A over 90-degree bend right there. Feet can go up and down, pivot side to side. And you do get some good, decent posability with this figure. Well, somewhat. And of course, bring this down, bring the wrist down. Bring the effect piece right here, which, by the way, is a pain to deal with right there. But if you plug it in on both of the holes, right there. Ouch. And there you go. This is what it looks like with the effect piece, and yeah. Let's put this aside for now, and let's get on with the last droid, which is the B1 Battle Droid. The classic. The that everyone knows and loves. And holy crap, this figure is so somewhat flimsy, and this figure actually has some issues standing up. Like, if I can try to even balancing his goddamn fucking legs. Yeah, this figure actually has issues standing up, which I think is the common issue with this mold right there. Now, this one right here, you guys can see that has more tan on the body and has some maroon over there and even some maroon on the face right there. Which, speaking of which, on the face, does look pretty cool. Does it look like some? Oh, it does look like it has some gray on it right there. It's actually pretty nice. Which, by the way, I talked about the backpack does connect it back here, which is actually looks pretty cool. And can I be honest with you, the battle droids does look pretty great. And God, I wish we had like more of the B1 battle droid. I know we have one from the classic one. I don't think we ever had the rocket droid. I'm gonna have to check. And then wondering why I'm talking like that. I sound like crap at the moment. So yeah, no, I'm not sick or anything. I just feel like crap at the moment. So I do apologize for that. And forgot to mention one thing. And they do have like an ability that like you can extend this, bring this down like that, like, you know, folding up, which is actually pretty cool. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not risking breaking the figure, because a lot of people try to do so and they cause it to break. Which, by the way, this right here feels so weak and cheap, and yeah. Anyways, it can go up that far. It's on a ball joint. Let's go down that far. Pivot side to side. Back right here can move up and down, which is actually pretty cool. With the arms, let's go for 306 degrees. In and out. Non-butterfly joint, which is bullcrap. Let's see. A 90-degree bend right there. Swivel at the bicep right there. Goddamn it, wrist. Wrist can go side to side. And of course, let's go 360 right there. Somewhat of an ab crunch. Not much for arcing back. Disappointing. No movement to like side to side of the body, which is also pretty sad. Let's go forward. Back that far. A little bit in and out. No thigh swivel. Sad. Or 90 degree bend right there. Up and down. Okay, swivel right here at the ankle, and no pivot on the feet. Okay, that's gonna sucks. And the connected backpack right down here. And there you go. But also, by the way, okay, that's gonna come off. Never mind. And you can connect the weapon right here, which is a giant. Okay, never mind. You can see what he looks like with the weapons on right here, which. Eesh. But if I can try to plug it into the other side. Look, there we go. The grip is somewhat loosely right here, but if I can somewhat bend this part right there. And use this part right there. Have it up. No, wait. The hands does look a bit wrong right there. Okay. This is somewhat okay. I think the best figure for me is just the Super Battle Droid minus this right here at the chest. The B1 Battle Droid, has issues standing up, to be honest with you. The Magna Guard, the electric effect piece right here does flop down, and plus the effect piece does come off way too easily. I think the best figure out of three is just the Super Battle Droid. So yeah, it's just my opinion, to be honest with you. I'm gonna give the final post and give you guys my final result, because I really want to end this recording right now, because I am extremely pissed off right now in the new year. So we'll be checking do. This is the final post I'm gonna give them. Like I said, this one has issues standing up. This is perfect. I hate this goddamn cape, and the effect piece does pop off. The shoulder pad does pop off easily. Well, for the sake of your guys' insanity, if you guys actually want this 3-pack, please be careful what you guys doing, because this is a giant pain of the ass to deal with, and I'm just letting you guys know I don't am here right here. So yeah. Anyways, I'm actually gonna end this right here, because I really might need to lay down for a bit. I can't believe I'm like coming back with one horrible video of this right there. Insert of New Year. Insert a joke of New Year. Same old me dealing with this crap right here. Anyways, until next time, you guys. I'm out.